inside the Notre Dame.
Okay, friends, so here we are. If you want to be close to me so that you can hear well. The most important event which used to happen is built to counterbalance the pressures of all. You remember that, okay? Bon. Alors, the gargoyles are these funny things here with the open mouth. They were built to drain out the water from the building when it's raining. Because, you know, the golden statues are covered with real gold leaf. By the way, friends, every time you see a golden gate or golden statue, the cupola you see is made of 260 tons of leather and is covered with 13 pounds of gold leaf.
Right, here we have the Tower Eiffel, as they call it, or the Eiffel Tower. And there's Ida. I'm going to try and get somebody to take both of us in there. Okay, pan up to the tower now. Okay, you can push the red button. Just boarded the riverboat on the other side of the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, it's all tangled up.
There's Ida. Ida, say the river Seine that you would board to go cruising and dining. Whole slew of them. And we're looking at all these public buildings as we're
sede del Parlamento francese, con la sua caratteristica facciata.
Trying to get a panoramic view.
De Asuntos Exteriores, seguido del Palacio Borbón, sede de la Asamblea Nacional con su fachada a la antigua. Entre los dos, el Palacio de la Sé.
右に見えますのがオルセー河岸とブルボン宮です。外務省の建物のすぐ後に会員の置かれている
National
ブルボン
Assembly
宮
up
があり
there.
ます。
There's one of those dining boats. Oh man.
Starboard, the Saint-Germain Quarter. The Hôtel de Beauharnais of Napoleonic Egyptian style is one of a number of 18th century mansions which house in this quarter embassies and government ministries.
Steuerbord Stadtviertel Saint-Germain. Las Hôtel Beauharnais, de los numerosos palacios del siglo XVIII ocupados en este barrio por embajadas y ministerios.
右に見えますのがサンジェルマン界隈です。18世紀に貴族の屋敷として建てられた数多くの館は現在では大使館や観光庁として使われています。
À Tribord, musée de la Légion d'honneur. C'est l'ancien hôtel de salle daté du XVIIe siècle où Madame de Staël
Style in the 16th century by Catherine de Medici.
Jardin des Tuileries. 16 jahrhundert von Katharina von Medici angelegter Garten.
This is a museum that was originally built as a railroad station for the 1900 exposition.
Museo reunidas en el curso de numerosas conquistas. El traslado del Ministerio de Hacienda permite la ampliación del museo.
左に見えますのがルーブル宮殿です。13世紀にフランス王の城塞として作られ、川に面した回廊は征服時代に集められた5代表作です。一時消失し、ナポレオン3世により再建されました。
Here we're looking over on the right bank.
Starboard, the Latin Quarter, centre of the traditional universities in the days before
Here's a shot of Notre Dame taken from the river cruise.
大聖堂はシャルトル、アミアン、ランスの寺院
Some more mansions built right along the Seine.
Eine der bedeutendsten Büchereien und der Dom St. Paul.
A Triporto, il quartiere del Marais.
Oh, this is the back of her.
Yeah, there's the Radio France on the right, and to the left, I'm looking at the back of the mini Statue of Liberty. As we get close, I can pan in.
Oh, the water's very clear. Back there it was. Thank you.
Statue of Liberty, the equestrian down version of the one in New York Harbor. She contemplates the Mirabeau.
Here we got the statue, and you can see the tower, the Eiffel Tower on the other side. There's Ida.
Terrific.
Yeah. We're approaching approaching the opposite real. Those are really people on top.
I pointed out to you last night the stone stairway. I'll just show you again. If you want to go into the centre of the arch to see the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, the Eternal Flame, and take the elevator, there is an underground walkway which you must take to get over there in one piece. Don't try and cross on foot. It's just coming up on the right-hand side. If you look just to the right now, where these people are going down, that's the underground walkway which will take you under this very, very busy intersection and up into the middle of the road. This is a lovely intersection. Best one in town. It's amazing anybody gets.
We're approaching Versailles. Hey, we're about to go into the entrance now. There's our guide in the background, and I in front of him. There. We're about to go in this house. To enter now, and I'm going to pan around. You can see the palace. Panning around, you can see our group here.
I would like to explain you two things. You recognize the statue of Louis XIV, huh? You know that was added later, when they transformed the palace into a museum. You all know that Hercules was a human being, huh? But he became a god. The King of France was a human being, but he fell into. Can you see it? This is the last creation of Versailles. It was finished only in 1710. 1710, it is dedicated to Saint Louis, the ancestor of the French kings. Can you all see the ceiling? Can you see the ceiling? Yes, in the back? Yes. They represent the dogma of the Holy Spirit. The dogma of the Holy Trinity. That means that you can see it used to be the art collection of the king. And Louis XIV was a very famous art collector. Have a look on the ceiling. On the balustrade, you can see some of the most famous pieces of the king's collection. And then, you will notice all that bust. Those perhaps were the creation of the art. Why not? But he didn't like to go into the rock. And can you please read with me the name of the painter? Charles Lebrun. Can you read it? Charles Lebrun. This man is very important for the creation of Versailles, because he alone was responsible for the whole decoration of the palace. He was responsible for the statues in the garden, for the tapestries, all the carpets and all the tapestries you can see here are originals, 17th century. Wow. He was also responsible for the paintings, yes? So, yes, we shouldn't forget him, Charles Lebrun. The decor in the palace. Did you notice in the first room the color of the walls? Did you notice it was green, eh? Here it is red. Green for the winter, red for the summer. Every 6 months they changed the whole decor of the palace. There was a silver bed here, There was a balustrade, a bed. Oh, the whole furniture made of silver. Yes, because this room, after 1682, was the bed chamber. So that bed was here, waiting for the moment when the king should die. Yes, and it's in this room that Louis XIV died. Yes, in 1715. And that's the reason why the whole furniture was made of the French flag.
Here we go into the Hall of Mirrors.
Please, come closer.
Here we are, the Hall of Mirrors.
have a look because this is really beautiful. And come as close as possible, my dear. Where are you?
Yeah, the Queen's bedroom.
Four ladies maybe in our arms. Yes. People die.
Outside. We converted into a gallery for at the outside of the palace. That is part of the palace. That is. Here of the garden outside of Versailles. Yeah. Planted around. Way as part of the gardens. Trees, and they bring them in the wintertime.